the Akai Heavis wins too. That's why Melissa positioning must be better. It makes AP Bren thinking about like how to reach the Melissa. They don't have any burst damage except Oramis on the late game.
I suppose.
This is difficult, right? Because now Farsa is taken away, so Sans doesn't have that option anymore. If they want to pick up the Novari, that means that they have to really play the macro game. Utilize information to get around the map, avoid these really heavy engage heroes like the Akai, Faramis, and even the Bakito. But Onic, they're gonna go for the Fredrin first. That's definitely an EXP laner. Is that a good matchup against either the Akai or the Bakito?
Well, either the Akai or Bakito really doesn't matter because he's not going to lose the lane, but neither is he going to really win the lane at the same time, right? It's about sandbagging your opponent. It's kind of like the Uranus, except without the wave clear. More importantly...
By the way, Uranus is still free too. Yeah, they want to use Bakito as the gold laner maybe?
It's so hard against the Melissa though.
It's super risky though. I personally think that is extremely risky. My head can't wrap around what exactly was the call for Coach Ducky to go in for the Akai. Are they still thinking that maybe they want to go out of their comfort zone here? Yeah, okay, so EXP Grok, they're going to put the Akai into the roam position to make sure that there is instant impact. I could be wrong about this. They could switch it up at the very end.
I think it's Akai jungle.
Akai jungle?
I understand what you're going for, but I feel like that's a comfort pick.
We'll see. We'll see at the very end here because I want to know where Onic is leaning towards because I feel like their comp is already strong enough, but then what does Sans actually play here?
Lilia's still there. Oh, Lunox still there if they want to like playing the burst damage, but Lunox is a very dangerous one. If they want to pick, they are very bravely because a lot of people can aim Lunox. But yeah, no Varia for Sans.
Okay,
they're gonna play the macro game.
They are gonna play the macro game. There's only one large burst. I mean, Navari will take some time to scale, but at least with Kyrie on this family, they should be able to make something happen if Keyboy does get that initial pick.
Like for some reason, the composition that Onic are going for here, it doesn't compute in my brain. I don't know how it works. It doesn't feel like it synergizes as well as what Bren is going for here in the second game. But with that, we are going to throw to our casters real quick. What do you guys think about the drafts? Hit us.
Hey, not too quick. We're just about to recover. Again, game one was intense, but with the way that AP Bren here has drafted, I'm expecting for fights to go very, very fast and furious, while for Onic, they're going to try to play with space and the re-engage. That's where you talk, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. I was just still mind-blown by that item swap, by even the endless battle bought by Super Marco. My goodness.
Oh,
but
you did that too?
Yeah. No, he didn't do it mid-fight, but endless battle to bypass it with the nature.
Switched it up. True damage.
Absolute genius from the true damage. Back to the drafts, though, in game number 2, team fight. Man, that's the name of the game for AP Bren. For Onic, it's a bit more macro, like the analyst mentioned, so they want to take it slow.
And when you want to go slow against a team that knows the outs to almost every single situation that they find themselves in, or worse, put themselves in, then you're really playing with fire. Let's get into game number 2 here, into the Land of Dawn. It's a counter mirror start here. Kyle TZ on the purple first, while Kyrie goes for the orange. So what this sends is a message that, all right, Kyle TZ, he's going to go into a lane first, and then Kyrie, he's going to go into his purple next, and then play with the turtle. I'm guessing turtle here is going to be more of a priority for AP Bren.
I think now as well, this mid prio. What do you think about this mid duo? Wait a minute, Flap Teasy very early on, doing damage. Kyrie able to secure the lethal Wanderer, but gets chunked very low.
Yep, again, he went for a lane, and that's going to be mid. As for Kyle Easy, just going to clean up the aforementioned Little Wanderer claimed by Kyrie. And then, talking about that mid lane duo, AP Bren, it's not going to be worth much unless they're going for fights. Onic, though, this mid lane duo allows for them to really go slow. Like this is, all right, Astral Echo, we know where they are. All right. Divine Judgment, okay, someone's coming in or not.
This is something that we have seen many times before for AP Bren throughout the tournament, I think. Looking at Ogwen, when he goes for the Grok, he always goes for Common Emblem. He just really loves spamming his resources, his abilities to get more prio, even to do this exactly, to stop the waves from hitting, to take that slow gameplay and say, no,
Yeah, no, again, the reason why for a majority of heroes, not just the Grok, not just roamers, people put common emblem on heroes is because they want the sustainability. Ogun wants to minimize the time he actually goes home so that when fights do happen, again, fights that they're looking for, fights that he and Few want to engage on happen, he's not going home. And now, Keyboy put down very low.
Almost. AP Bren were able to replicate game number 1. No first blood yet. Boots already now in the midst of Razor's Wrath coming down, but you cannot beat that retribution. Heavy spin, locking him down, pinning him down in the turtle pit, and that's a burnt flicker.
For 2 minutes, Boots doesn't have an extra layer of mobility. So that'll at least be something AP Bren should be noting. As for the rest of Onic though, again, their goal is to take it slow. The fact that no one has died yet, and that Kyrie can actually farm up, get his purple here relatively safely, and even CW, right? We haven't really talked about this gold lane matchup quite yet. How do you reckon this goes, Deputy Miracle? What's this gold lane like between the Brody and the Melissa?
Melissa definitely has a big advantage here in this matchup. The Melissa can completely bully the Brody. That's why we're seeing the still leg plates, I believe. Yep. From the side of Super Mario. No, no, he's not going for the steel leg plates. Greeting out.
But he does have the top boots. Oh, warrior boots.
Oh, Divine Judgment coming down. Kyrie with a cut. And that's first blood over to Onic. Now torn apart memory used up to clear the way. It's beautifully done. Kyrie jumping in, but it gets stunned up. Taking a few turret shots, gets down with the cables.
A preemptive cult altar coming in there from a few. Better say the story. And what this sends to Onic is the fact that, yeah, AP Bren won't want to take fights, at least nothing that's free or nothing that's sure, in the next minute or so. Up until Ogun is back, they have better positioning, and they have a cult altar to play with. Looking at the XP lane though this time around again, the flicker off of Boots just coming up in about 30 seconds here, maybe a minute and a quarter. But Flapped Easy, he's been planting himself into that lane a little more than usual. Oh, there you go, that's why.
That's why.
Going for deep cut.
I mean, again, for AP Bren, we did see a very early rotation already from Flap. You know, the natural level 2, go into the mid lane, try to force something out of the jungler, maybe even a first blood. That worked in game number 1. Almost worked in this game as well. Remember, Keyboy was taken low, had to burn a flicker. Flap now, doesn't read out that the orange buff is still there, but still, he is putting down pressure.
Yep, and Boots is on him. Boots keeping tabs, saying, hey, Flap's on the way. So am I. This is going to be a big turtle take here. First one went over to AP Bren. Let's see if Onic can lay their claim on this one this time around.
Kyle has that heavy spin. It all comes down to Keyboy if he's able to lock him down with a Divine Judgment. So let's see. What? Kyrie takes it out with Retribution. Boots, though, bringing all the way back in the wall. Beautifully placed.
They changed his zip code. He's in way too deep. Wait, he's going to live.
Boots.
Oh, now Super Marco's in trouble.
Oh, no way. Pinning him down with the go away.
That's negative synergy right there. It's difficult when you want to get in, but just the same, getting in gets you in trouble. All right, something to note here. Both Boots and Kyrie played the angles of that fight so well. They played the map. They placed themselves near walls that will never get punished. Few here forced to use a cult altar.
Used up already, Caltesi, no heavy spin just yet. Kyrie takes it away, but Super Marco now. One more shot, torn apart memory. Oh, is it in range?
Oh.
No, it wasn't in range. Super Marco doesn't find the kill.
He was way too far, and Kyrie moved fast enough just to get out of range. And so far, Onic, they're moving around the map with impunity. They have yet to been punished. Nothing surrendered over to AP Bren, and everything's going well for them. Oh, wait,
Looks scary there. Wild charge. Go away, place down. They're not going to be able to pin him down just yet. But the torn apart memory has come back from cooldown. And Caltesi, the panda, is taking the kill back. Now he's going to be taken very low. Sans there, still looking for the Astral Spear. Dodged away. Caltesi, fancy feet.
Better than playing the angles, he just moved around very well. There was no interaction between the walls and him. If anything, they put up an extra wall just to make sure that no further aggression from Onic would come through. But right now, Boots, they're fine. They're good. Okay, so first kill for AP Bren. They put it right on Kyle Teasy, but wait, will Ogun survive?
Good conceal. Beautifully done by AP Bren. Kyle Teasy picks up the anti-Quiris. Already the respect given over to Kyrie on this Fanny. And the turtle has spawned in. This is the third turtle of the game, but Kyrie is all the way in the top lane.
Yep, again, with this lane switch up, it allows for Super Marco to breathe a wee bit more. Because again, it's clear that CW, as you mentioned, has been bullying him all throughout. So the fact that he needs this space now and is threatening a turret take, all the more allows for the rest of AB Bren to make better moves on the lower quarter of the map. Now Boots, been keeping tabs on this turtle, pulling it in and out, in and out. Oh wait, Kyrie spots Marco.
Oh, even with the stun, the targeted stun, Kyrie was able to bait it out, leaving the space, the proper space, the timing necessary to take him out with a cutthroat.
That's a Malefic Roar item, first built.
Oh.
You know what they say about early Malefic Roars, man? The pundits, the analysts, the critics online have done the math. The earlier you build it, the more it allows for a snowball. The damage is there, the math is there, it's sound. I've seen it. So it's great. And now Flappi's in trouble!
Even with the flicker! P-Boy, the timing, the spacing. My goodness, the calculations. But now Kaltizi is looking for a steal, looking for a contest. Kyrie versus Kyle. The battle of the K, the junglers, heavy spin coming down. What? It's K-Boy who gets it now. It's going to be Kaltizi engaged on.
3v5, wild charge!
On to 3, but Kyrie jumps to the back. The call altar has been dealt with. Kaltizi hits the wall. CW wreaking havoc in the back of Spew. Now is running away. Good stampede, bring them back. But the wall doesn't get the right angle, and Kyrie is able to escape.
Kyle Teasy was cornered like a wild animal tamed into submission. Muddles was placed perfectly there. He was hitting every angle. He was taken down. Kyle Teasy even before Kyle went down.
Oh man, I've never seen this, but I have thought about it. You know, 1-1 doesn't need the boots. Apparently, for CW in this game, he has an appeal, so he doesn't even need the boots. Corrosion, DHS, and that's why you're seeing the immense golden staff in 8. That is disgusting on a Melissa.
And again, you have quantum charge. It's free, it's fair for you to think this way and enter engagement with this mindset. This works for CW so far, 1-5. Now Kyrie and CW plus K-Boy!
Even with the call alter, the go away is going to pin him down just enough. Knockout strike coming down, but Kyrie cuts him up. Now taking a few too many turret shots. A good shutdown by Few, but the turret will still fall. Meanwhile, Super Marco and Oakland, they don't stay quiet. They go to the bottom lane.
The damage output of Onic has hit a critical mass. Now Boots versus Ogren and Marco. Here comes Stan to the rescue as well. Turret falls, and they knock him up. Let's see. He does have a torn apart memory. Oh, all right, they're gonna back off.
Good power of nature as well from Ogwen. Both teams trading equally in that department, but honestly, with the kill on Kyrie, we can say it's definitely worth it for AP Bren.
Yep, it's a shutdown. So far, Kyrie has been sitting at 3-0. So from there's a little bit of a gold rubber band effect. Economy is going to be a little better for AP Bren. Shrink that 3K gold lead down to about 2,000. A manageable space. Now approaching the 10-minute mark, 2-7. Onic have a better go at this Lord, but it's not as free, all right? Super Marco picks up his Blade of Despair. Okay, but something to note, he's down 1,000 away from CW. So still, firepower-wise, you have to respect Onic.
And I'm looking at CW now. He's built the Legion Sword. I think he's building it towards a Haas Claws, but he is prioritizing the boots first. We'll see what he goes for later on in the game. Kyrie again with the 1v1 against Flap. Flap, let's talk about him in game number 1.
Let's.
He was an absolute nuisance. He was the main reason, I would say, that kind of forced Onic into these positions where they hesitated. Always in the side lanes, always is clearing out waves, and he's doing it again now with the help of Super Marco. Onic, they decide to ignore it and go for the Lord, and it's not going to be contested. They'll just look for a trade on the other side of the map.
Okay, so that's the call here. AP Bren says, yeah, there's no use fighting for the Lord this time around. Give it Onic, we'll find something else, and Onic happy to take the Lord. Minion waves enhanced. It's going to be marching up through top, and that's something that AP Bren have to deal with. Now, Astral Echoes thrown out just to keep AP Bren at bay. Wait, Kyrie's here. Did he spot him?
Beautiful stun. Reaction time! Jordan Park memory! Boom! All the way, fade away. Kyrie's still able to dodge away from it, though. Flicker was burnt out from view. That was value.
Yep, and he has a pair of pants to thank to save his life. He just built a pair of steel leg plates. Well, one steel leg plate, but you know, it's a pair of pants. Going back here so far, Lord up top, as you can see in the Lord cam, and all the other waves, yeah, no, cross the river, all across. Now, Onic looking to take down huge objectives.
Tier 2 instantly punished down. Remember, that wasn't just a flicker burn, it was a cult altar as well. 2 massive resources for few. The 2 resources, that was the game changer for Bren in game 1.
Now, Lords here knocking on AP Bren's door. Watch out, Cult Altar is online. Flap Easy clearing in mid.
Mortal placement into that top side. They're looking to take it down, but it's still going to be defended. Good muddles again, placed down. Kaltizi, brought back for the Divine Judgment. Let's see if it's going to be enough. The wall charge goes to the back, only knocks up 2. Doesn't hit connect on the wall. CW, free hitting in the back. Heavy spin, picking him down. Kyrie waiting for the right moment right now to look for a cut. There's Kyle, who falls to the cables. Flap, flicker forward, now 1v4. Kyrie picks a double.
And it's 3 for none. AP Bren are reeling as Onic, specifically Kyrie, tears him a new one. 5-1 and 3 here. It's as if the shutdown never happened. And if I know what's going on, if I've ever seen Onic this way, they smell blood in the water. They want to finish.
T-Boy waiting on that timer boost. Stuns him up, and now the base is wide open. No mini waves caught yet, though. Ogwen looking for an opening. Sans and CW with a dash forward takes him out. You Stampede, CW not brought far enough. Onic, move, rotate back.
Woo! This is best case scenario for Onic. It was close, it looked dangerous, the punish could have come in, but the fact that Marco wasn't there, Few didn't make the call and said, you know, I'm gonna flicker, pull him in, and then y'all do the rest. The fact that didn't happen allows for Onic to reset, regroup, and maintain their massive lead. 6,000 gold ahead, 2-13. Folks, I'm sure a lot of you remember games that you played in rank that look like this. Imagine how you would respond. Imagine what you would do if you were one of AP Bren's members right now. Exactly. You wouldn't know what to do because AP Bren, despite having played game 1 out of their minds, this is a situation they've never seen themselves in before. See? Oh wow, Flap crossed the river too deep.
We just spoke about this nuisance always on the side lanes, pushing, and pushing, and usually it's AP Bren in game number 1 who has backup. That's why Flap can continue. My God, the accuracy on Sans. I don't know if we have the stat here for the accuracy on this, but he's been hitting a whole lot. Back to the point though. Yeah. Now it's Onic who have the backup, who wants to initiate, and when they did, they fully committed, and that just gave them a free lord.
That's right, because Onic here, just sitting 14 minutes in, right? This is just about 14 minutes. This is a Luminous Lord scaled up. The reason why they're so in control and the reason why this whole nuisance / body hunter playstyle on Flap Easy on the Pakiro isn't working is because Onic are covering their corners too well. There's the Astral Echoes, there's Keyboy who's cleaning up bushes, and there's Kyrie who's way more mobile than Kyle Easy. So that stopped AP Bren from getting away with what they did in game 1. So now it's so much more difficult. This is a hard defense, Miracle. I gotta say, if this doesn't end here, at least all the inhibitors are gonna fall. That's it. That's the best case scenario for AP Bren.
But for AP Bren, the way they can defend is through a team fight, Leo. We spoke about these team fight composition in game number 2, the start of it. So we'll see if they can do exactly just that. Team fight to victory. Coin flip.
They threw out the Astral Echo already, and they do spot 3. It's about the timeout right now. Looking for a pull from Keyboy.
Holding on now. They know the Lord is still up and ready. Now it's cleared out. Now they might want to go for a pickoff. Sans in the back with the Astral Meteor. Spawning Few out. Going back. Divine Judgment now locking down onto Ogwen. CW positions himself perfectly onto the back with the goal as well. Perfect peel coming down. With nature used up by Super Marco. Kyrie jumping back and forth. Picks up another. Keyboy is the one who takes the kill now. Astral Spear coming down.
Another Astral Echo making their hitboxes a little larger. Flap Easy flickers out.
Able to escape with the flicker. Now Boots though chasing him down. Few brings 2 members back, but CW is able to sustain back up. Lord of our memory for Super Marco. Takes Boots down. Kyrie back.
Here he comes. Oh, falls out of just the same. Now AP Bren focusing on clearing the ways.
Let's see now CW on the base. Equalizer Onic 1-1.
It's the birthday buff. It's the birthday buff. Sans died not once in this game, and he bought so much time and space all throughout mid, early, and late. And that's why we're looking at 1-1 here. 16 minutes, 5 seconds in for Onic.
I'm glad that we are seeing it go 1-1. I'm glad that the viewers back at home, the casters, the analysts, everyone here